You're probably sabotaging your own gains. You train hard, you choke down the protein, you might even do a lazy 30-second quad stretch, and then you wonder why you wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. Here's the brutal truth most trainers won't tell you. Your workout doesn't build muscle. Destruction happens in the gym, but growth happens during recovery. And it doesn't matter whether you train at a gym or you do calisthenics. If you don't control your recovery, you won't control your results. So in the next few minutes, I'm giving you my 3-part active recovery protocol. It's a complete system that integrates what you eat, how you move, and how you prepare for rest to create an unstoppable cycle of growth. Let's start with the first component. You want to know one of the dumbest ways to ruin your recovery? Eat like it's lunchtime right before bed. Your body's trying to shift into recovery mode, but instead, you just gave it a full-time job, working overtime on digestion instead of focusing on recovery. Your heart rate stays elevated, blood sugar spiked, body temperature rises, and melatonin shuts down. And just like that, poor sleep kills your recovery, and without recovery, there's no growth. So here's your no-fluff checklist for evening nutrition. 1. Stop eating big meals 3 to 4 hours before bed, or your body stays busy digesting instead of recovering. 2. Cut caffeine after 2 p.m., or it blocks deep, restorative sleep cycles while you're trying to rest. 3. Ditch the sugar at night, or you'll spike your blood sugar now and crash your sleep later. 4th, stop chugging water right before bed, or you'll be waking up at 3 a.m. to pee instead of recovering. Nail these, and you've already fixed half the problem. Now let's take care of the other half, with movement that actually resets your body. Before we start, quick question for you. What's one area you feel the most tension at night? Shoulders, back, legs? Drop it in the comments. I will read all of them, and I might build the next routine around it. I'm going to give you 10 minutes of smart calisthenics movements designed to unlock your joints, calm your system, and get your body ready to rebuild. This is how you shift from tension to recovery, using nothing but your own body. So here's how we break it down into 5 focused sections. 1. Control focused. You can pick any from this list, but the one I recommend, especially for evening recovery, is the classic glute bridge. Lay down, knees bent, feet planted, drive through your heels and lift your hips. Hold for a breath at the top, then lower slowly. It activates your posterior chain without overstimulating your nervous system. 2. Nervous system reset. My go-to here? The kneeling hip flexor flow. Kneel on one leg, the other foot in front, and gently shift forward. Breathe deep, switch sides. It opens your hips and resets your spine after a full day of sitting. 3. Mobility plus stretch focused. I prefer the deep squat. Drop into a deep squat, heels grounded. It decompresses the lower body and activates the spine in one move. 4. Gentle strength plus tension release. Here I go with slow push-ups. 3 seconds down, hold at the bottom, push back up smoothly. This isn't about reps, it's about control, breath, and perfect form. 5th, parasympathetic activation. I finish with feet up the wall plus box breathing. Lay down, legs resting on the wall, arms at your side. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Repeat for 2 to 3 minutes. Your heart rate drops, stress melts, sleep gets easier. You can mix and match any movement you like, but even just these 5, one from each section, is enough to transform your recovery. That's how a 10-minute reset looks like with such simple movements. Okay, now let's finish this with the final step. Some people get their nutrition right. They might even move smartly in the evening. However, this is the part that most people skip, and it's a huge oversight. I hope you're not one of them. Because without this final step, your brain never gets the signal. You need a trigger, something small that tells your body, all right, the work is done, time to rebuild. And it doesn't need to be complicated, just something repeatable that helps you mentally shut down. Read 1 page of a book, something relaxing. Write down 1 win from your day, even if it's small. Sit in silence for 5 minutes. No scrolling, no talking, or just dim the lights and power down your screens. Pick the one that fits your vibe. Do it every night, same time, same place. Because once your brain gets the signal, your recovery goes to another level. You just built a complete evening protocol. And if you're serious about taking this further, watch the next video on your screen. It'll give you the next step to keep making progress the right way. Click it now, and I'll see you there.